All right, this is Beau. Welcome back to Fiegel Files. This is Beau Fiegel, strongest lawyer in Texas. We're officially the strongest in Texas. This is going to stay here for a little while.
At least a year.
At least, well, unless August goes really well and I'm somehow America's strongest master, which I think is a long way off. We're going to keep that here. I am joined by Corbin Campitelli, who is my training partner. Can we say that? I think you're a training partner.
Whenever you decide to wake up.
Yeah. If I get up in time, my training partner. He's coached by Austin Andrade as well. He gets to the gym earlier than me on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, sets everything up, and then I break everything down. So
it's a pretty good thing we got going right there.
Yeah. You played Division III college football? You're a national champion college football player.
Yes, sir.
O-line?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you've done strongman for how long?
Open competition since been training for Austin about 2.5 years, so about that time. Because I did Metal Mayhem in 24.
Okay.
And then I trained with him from like June on to then until now.
Yeah. Corbin's my humility check at the gym. So, yeah. If there's 30 strongman events, I can beat Corbin in 4. So, yeah, that's how we do that. In open heavyweight, he competed in Texas Strongest Man with me, but in the open division, took 5th out of 15.
5th out of 15.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of good guys there, man.
Yeah. Well, first place was a guy who was from the Arnold Pro-Am and is like looking for a Giants invite. Second place was our guy Barba, who's done this for like 18 years. Like I didn't realize
I didn't know he's been doing it that long.
Like we're not that far away from him in his 18 years. So I'll talk some shit to Barba, who I love. And then third place was this dude named something Hunter Beau. Bergeron. Super cool.
Played against him in college.
No shit.
Yeah. He went to our rival.
He looks 77 years old. So.
I know. I'm making fun of him. Yeah, well, but he's a big deadlifter.
I hit him up on Instagram because he was doing these cambered squats, and I'm like, bro, I took the week off. He goes, there's no time for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's got to turn around and get ready for nationals.
I guess, like, if you can walk, this poor guy can stand up straight. So,
I mean, after you pull 830, I mean, you're allowed to bend over a little bit.
Dude, so I think Finklin pulled 870. He pulled 830.
Dude, Finklin pulled 950 to his knees in trainers.
That's so.
Did you see the shoes he wears?
I didn't see the shoes.
Dude, he's over there in like Nike trainers.
What I did see though,
he's going to a CrossFit class.
Was he almost gets it? Nick's watching. And then he looked at me and he goes, Beau, if he'd have pulled it, I'd have killed myself.
Yeah, you got a professional strongman who can't do that over there. You're about to play the world's strongest man, and this dude's got 950 on his knees.
Nick posted his 850 PR yesterday, and he said, great. And so I commented on it. I said, I think I pulled that at Texas Strongest. And he just gave me 2 middle finger emojis.
So. Nick's like an advanced version of my issues.
Right? Yeah. And Austin's like a pro version of me. So, dude, Austin talking shit about my moving events is rich. We'll say that. So there we go.
Yeah, but Austin's got to move with 500 pounds on his chest.
Look, man, I'm a master's. Shut up. So it's different. That's when I do well, I talk crap to everybody, and then when I do poor, I just point out the fact that I'm 41 and
Beau's a front runner.
Absolutely. It's really pretty effed up because really I should have been in the open class. I think I would have come between you and Javi. I think I would have gotten in that range, like 7-8 range, something like that.
Well, it was from 2 through 8, I think. There wasn't much point difference. It was just a couple points one way or the other.
I think if I'd have managed the 750 deadlift, I got the 710, I could have gotten decent points. Because I was surprised the heavyweights weren't like crazy ahead of everybody else with deadlift. The top 3 were. Yeah. After that, and then the overhead I would have gotten.
I mean, how many people walk around with an 800-pound deadlift?
It's getting small, I mean, even 700, I think.
Like a lot of our guys hit like 710. Yeah, that area is where a lot of the top ones ended up.
Yeah, there were like 5 guys or 4 guys over 710, then like 5 at 710, including me. Talking about the whole show. Okay. And then there was a drop off.
A dude in Justin's class hit 710.
That's so sick.
I was sitting there watching. I'm like, okay, Justin's decided if he wants to go or not, and watching this because they're going back and forth. And, Justin's having the deadlifts just weren't feeling well for him that day.
Yeah. Well, again, we talked about we had 10 seconds to get one pull on the bar to warm up. So
and then he had to sit there for 30 minutes and wait. And this guy just, it came up and it moved the same speed the whole time.
That's so sick.
And it's just, like, what in the world? And of course, I got Nick looking at me like, look, this little guy pulls more than you.
Poor Corbin and Austin are in a chat together, and like once a week or once every 2 weeks, we'll send like a pro strong woman deadlifting like 650 just to send to Corbin to talk shit. So
when I was watching the women's Arnolds, I was sitting there like, wow. I would get cooked by all of them.
If you can't tell, I can beat Corbin in deadlift, squat, and I don't know, log press for reps maybe. Like a really heavy log for reps, and maybe circus dumbbell. That's probably it. That's probably the end of that list. I've never seen you load. I've never seen you like stone load or sandbag load. Running with them, yeah. I don't know that I've seen you like if it was sandbag over bar, you'd probably kill me in that too.
Well, I'm about to do a sandbag to shoulder. I just signed up for Heatwave. So
okay, I haven't even seen the events for that.
So the last event is sandbag to shoulder up to 325, but they're going to start us at 150, and they're going to jump us like 25 pounds each, and you get 30 seconds to shoulder each bag. Like there's not a total time limit.
Oh.
But you have once you hit that bag, you've got a 30-second time limit to shoulder it. So
and do you have to start at the bottom?
Yeah, you got to start at the bottom. So it's going to be conditioning.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I'll burn through, up to like 275 pretty quick.
But why? Why don't you take the 30 seconds? Just because you're going to be freaking exhausted. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the way I'm reading the rules is the time split will matter.
Oh, okay.
So, like, how fast you go through the total event, well, that's how they're going to... Like, if everybody finishes the 325, they're going to score who did it fastest.
No, very few are going to finish 325 with those rules. If it was, like, shoulder your heaviest, yeah, plenty of guys will get there.
Oh, no, we're going to end up doing, like, 9 reps.
That's so sick.
And that's the last event, and it's going to be outside. And end of June.
I mean, it's kind of cool, but Jesus, that's...
No, like, I'm excited for it,
yeah.
but I'm going to need to bring a bottle of water. Like
a Gatorade container of water. I did Heatwave last year. That was a
yeah, I remember.
thing. Yeah.
Now, you'll enjoy this. You don't have to do it this year because you already qualified, but they put on their on the Iron Podium listing that events will be reordered. I think that was for you.
I whined quite a bit last year after that.
It's in all caps in bold letters.
Beau, stop bitching about
exactly.
that. Oh my God, that's so stupid. Then in strongman, typically the events, the points are done. Like if there's 5 guys in a division, first place gets 5 points, second 4, third 3, or if there's ties, you split the points. And if you don't get a rep, it's 0. So I only had 3 guys in my division last year. And the first event, I got 6 reps to everyone else's 1, but I get all of 1 more point. And I went first, which is a disadvantage. They don't reorder. Then we go to deadlift. I again do 6 reps of the heaviest of the ladder, and then they don't reorder. The next place got like 1 rep at the second level or some crap. And I'm like, so now I'm gassed. I maul these guys, and I'm all of 2 points ahead. And I'm like, this is stupid. And then I have to do the moving events first. So
it got you ready for...
It got me ready for Texas Strongest. Yes.
So there's no reordering there either.
Nope. Didn't need that there. Oh, God, that was funny. Well, they had 2 max events. All right, so I bothered Corbin to come in. We're both deloading from Texas Strongest, so
I'm not doing anything.
we're not doing jack. I walked 2 nights ago, and it hurt. It was like, this is stupid. Oh, man. My wife's there, and normally, like, I keep walking, and she has to take breaks and stuff, and, like, she could just see me, like, kind of limping. It's just everything's tight, lower back in the ITs, and I'm like, this is so stupid. God, this hurts.
I went to see Justin on Tuesday just for... Yeah, she goes, is there anything wrong with you? Like, do you need to focus on something? I said, no, I'm just here.
Just needle everything.
Just help me. Yeah, exactly. Just lay me down and put me on a red light and needle me everywhere, please.
Just help, please. Just put all the peptides. I need all the peptides at once. So we're here to hang out because World's Strongest Man starts next Thursday. So we're recording Thursday, April 16th. World's Strongest Man starts the 23rd, I believe. We really timed this well because after we scheduled for him to come in, I found out the groups will be released tomorrow night. Yep. So we're going to do like a preview, some predictions the best we can, despite the fact that we don't have the group stages released. So World's Strongest Man 2026, there are 25 athletes that'll be split into 5 groups of 5. Top 2 from each group will make the finals for a top 10 finals. There are 5 events in the group stage. That leads to the that will be reordered for points in the call it the first event in the finals, and then 5 more events in the finals to lead to World's Strongest Man. So do you have the events pulled up?
Yeah.
I'm going to read the athletes, and then I'll let you read the events, and then I think we'll go through and have some fun. So in the competition, and I wonder if this is in some kind of order of their alleged rankings. Rayno Nel, South Africa, won the event last year after being a Strongman Champions League dominator, and out of nowhere decides to win World's Strongest Man, and did not have the best year after that, but we'll see how he does. You can go ahead. You want to jump in?
I was going to say, does that mean James Jeffers is going to win this year?
Dude, right. Tom Stoltman of Great Britain. When we get to predictions, I actually have some bold ones on Tom. Mitchell Hooper, I don't know, 3 years away from being the GOAT of the sport.
Already in the conversation.
In the conversation. Patty Haynes, Great Britain, who had an okay or maybe even disappointing Europe's Strongest Man back in. Evan Singleton, who might have quietly been the best strongman of the world last year until he got hurt. So,
yeah, does that mean we get to call him a dark horse for this one?
Is it a dark horse, or is he just a favorite? I don't know. Jacco Schoenwinkel, who competes once every 2 years and manages to podium and be a beast that nobody knows about. Yeah. Bryce Johnson, who quietly is becoming a monster strongman. Andrew Flynn, out of Great Britain, had quietly a good year. Andre Foitu, who decided to be a top 5 strongman a week ago in Europe's and basically decided no one else is allowed to compete. Matthew Ragg, who I haven't seen for 2 years out of New Zealand. Luke Richardson, who had a shitty performance at Europe's, pulled out of Arnold, but at his best is somehow really elite. Martins Licis, who came out of nowhere to almost get second at the Arnold, seems super healthy, back in action. Your boy.
Yeah, Beau's favorite.
My favorite. Your doppelganger. Trey Mitchell from some tiny-ass town near Beaumont, Texas. Always a monster and a favorite. Nick Gardione from Heavy Metal Fitness, represented on my calf here. I should probably post that. Did you like the tattoos?
Beau got a new tattoo.
So plural.
That's right. You did get two. Mm-hmm. I like them both.
Yeah, no, that was sick. Nick Gardione in his second Worlds. I think we're gonna be homers as fuck in this. It's gonna be shameless about it, but I genuinely think is gonna surprise some people with his performance. Austin Andrade, our coach, one of my best friends. I heard Liz and Laws talking about it yesterday, and I think they're quietly wondering if this is a podium year, as am I. Josh Pataka, did he win? He's the winner of OSG, or was he on the podium at OSG? Podium at OSG. Quietly, really good strongman. Evans Nana, sort of out of Ghana. I think he lives in the Netherlands.
Pataka did podium. It was Funyak who was...
Funyak was third.
Pataka won.
Yeah, Pataka won. Okay.
Funyak was fifth at Europe's Strongest Man.
Got it. Yeah.
A stone load away from the podium, too.
That's so sick. Evans Nana, who's ever improving. He was the world's the last 2 years. Hasn't made the finals yet. I think he got third or fourth at Magnus 2 years ago.
Active competitor, though.
Yeah, active competitor, super nice guy. I got to meet him at 24. Adam Bishop, who somehow, if he could ever stay healthy and put a contest together, might ever podium. He's that strong, and then poor guy, something stupid always seems to happen. Lucas Legs Benedict Hatton out of the United States. Just if you don't understand who that is, top 5 strongman and just a beast. Eddie Williams, who's gotten steadily better and a threat everywhere at every event. People quietly don't understand. Levi Strong got the invite, won the Magnus last year. Super nice, super cool guy. Is going to get his ass kicked at Worlds, but I'm happy for him to make it. James Jeffers, was he second at OSG?
Jeffers?
Yeah. Am I missing James Jeffers out of Canada?
I thought did he do OSG?
I don't know. Am I missing? Maybe I'm doing the wrong year.
Yeah. Okay. It was years ago that he was at OSG.
Oh, am I just not remembering?
Jeffers just won SCL.
Oh, that's so. Okay, he just won SCL. That's right. Pablo Cordiaca somehow had to get second or third at Europe's to get himself second at Europe's to get the invite, despite making the finals the last 3 years.
Yeah, so we can go down a whole rabbit hole with invites and whatnot.
Yeah, Ben Glasscock out of the UK, who somehow looks less athletic than me, but is a freaking monster, out of Britain, and then Matthias Funyak, who was third at OSG last year. Looks like a child, and somehow you said he was fourth. Was he fourth at Europe's? Fifth at Europe's, and was in the podium position through the whole time.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are your 25 athletes. We don't know. The groups just yet. We could predict them here real quick, but yeah. So
bad timing.
Yeah. All right. So what are our events?
Events are going to start with the group stage. We're going to start Thursday. They're going to start with the carry and climb. So it's going to be the farmer carry, the power stair.
Have they released weights yet?
I haven't seen them.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm excited. Actually excited for that one. I feel like that'll be a good good start.
We just did that.
Yeah. No kidding. No kidding. I'm sure there's be a better setup.
It can't be worse.
So then after that, they're going to go into the circus press medley. So that one's going to be the circus dumbbell into the barbell overhead.
They've released weights on that, and it's really freaking light.
Well,
I think it's
controversial,
yeah. I think it's like a 180, a 200, and like 220 dumbbell into like a 340 axle, or no circus barbell. Sorry. The only thing that makes it hard is that circus barbell is freaking weird, and it whips like crazy. So
is it like almost like a mammoth bar then?
No. It's a barbell, like thin, normal barbell, but the big globes and it like wobbles. So yeah.
I think the funniest thing I've seen about that is Liz and Law is talking about the weights on that and how Inez would probably smash that whole of it.
Not probably.
Would, yeah.
Yeah, except for I think 340 might be a little out of her range, but not much. If she could clean it, she'll get reps with the split jerk. Yeah.
Then the last one, and probably one a lot of us were really excited for, is they're going to squat again.
That's so sick.
First day.
730, 750?
Yeah.
That's so sick.
They're going to squat for reps.
Oof.
Old strongman setup, to the mats, and hopefully we see something crazy this year because I know a lot of the guys are excited.
I'm looking at like 6-7 guys who might do something crazy with that. So yeah.
And day 2, they're going to start off with the truck pull. Getting glad that one's back too.
Yes.
Natural stone medley, which is going to be similar to the stones around the world they did last year, correct?
I think they replaced one of them with a Denny replica.
Correct. That's the overhead.
Yeah. So there's a pill stone to shoulder, I think, and then it's the Webster Denny something. Then it's a Husafel, and then it's that big ass block, which is heavy but easy because it's just a block you put your hands under. So I'm actually excited for that.
I'm excited for our guys too.
Yeah.
And then that'll be into the group stage, and then we're going to get into the finals. We're going to start with the NAC monster box flip and carry, which NAC's always got something cool there.
Yeah, and those events are always good. They've had the yoke with that. They've had farmers with that. 24, Austin got second in that event. Yeah,
he killed that event in 24. They're going to deadlift for reps, and then they're going to finish Saturday with the Titans toss, which they did last year, which is the toss where they go farther and farther away from the bar at the same weight.
I think it's 30 pounds over like 12 or 13 feet, but it gets steadily further away. Me and you think we do good at that, and then like, oh shit, the fourth one, like you'd be fine, I'd be fucked. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and then last day Sunday, going to start off with a max log, which I'm extremely excited for.
That's gonna be sick.
Max log, and as World's Strongest Man does, they're in with the Atlas stones.
I think they're the heavy set of Atlas stone, and I think you have to run in.
Yep.
So for those who think that's easy, maybe 3 guys finish to 4.
Tripped Mitch Hooper last year. Remember he?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he lost. I'm not lost on that, but he had a chance to come back. Rayno was so far ahead.
No, but Mitch still had a chance to win.
Yeah,
and I think he dropped it, tripped. I can't remember on the little rings that they're under, and that cost him. That's
so crazy. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we have our 25 athletes. Tomorrow night, they will reveal the groups, but let's try now. I don't know if you want to see the athlete. You can look up the athletes if you want. But they typically seed, they don't say it, but you can tell the way they do the groups. They'll seed the athletes into kind of a set of 5 1 seeds, a set of 5 2 seeds, and then they kind of fill the rest of the guys. So here, I'll let you guess who are your 5 1 seeds. Your prediction for them, not who you'd actually have, because I think me and you would predict different than them.
I mean, that's hard, because you got to really weigh into Giants Live and World's Strongest Man competitions, and you kind of got to act sometimes like the Arnold or what have you. Or Smo didn't happen.
That's so weird.
I mean, they're loyal to their own, and I get it.
Sure.
Obvious ones. You Mitch Hooper, Tom Stoltman.
Yep.
Obvious 1 seeds there. Rayno Nel, I feel like they're going to give it to him as a returning champ.
That's interesting though, because if you were power ranking, like just like a Vegas odds power rank, like you know how they do that in NFL or like a college ranking, who's actually better? Get rid of the records.
If you play, who's going to win?
Yeah, Rayno's not top 5. I mean, not talking shit. It's just not. I mean,
in the top 5. I mean,
but I agree with you.
I feel like he will get a 1 seed.
Yeah. 2 more.
So that's where it gets a little tougher. We talked about Liz and Laws. They're all in that Andre Foytu's getting a 1 seed.
Yeah, I think it was Liz. Yeah.
After
Europe's.
smashing Europe's, I mean, I could see that.
I would say too, if you were doing a power ranking, watching his performance there, it's not impossible to get him to top 5 right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah. So that was pretty sick.
I
think Evan gets a nod.
Yeah, and the only thing I was like on the fence about Evan being a 1 is just because he's been hurt. But he also did great at Giants Live last year, and he always does great at Giants Live.
He won Strongest Man on Earth.
Yeah.
He won Strongman Classic.
Yeah.
Giants Live. And then he looked to be in the best shape of his life and got hurt like the second event at Worlds. So I don't know. I feel like Evan. I wouldn't be upset for him to be a 1.
No.
That doesn't.
I think he deserves to be.
Yeah. Can you give Martins a 1?
So that's why I feel like Martins is going to slip into a 2.
Yeah. I mean, it would make sense. I mean, really, Martins probably could be in the. This is just me hating, but in the field. But he's got 1 World Strongest Man title. I think another podium. He's got 2 Rogues and 1 Arnold. And again, he didn't suck at the Arnolds. You know?
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, he made a mistake on the deadlift, and other than that, he did really well.
Yeah, so it's not crazy to put him at the 2. All right, I think if I were power ranking seeding, I would have Mitch, I would have Tom, I would have Evan. I'd probably have Foytu, and I'm gonna fucking be a homer. I'd put Austin at this point.
Yeah,
if he's second at the Arnolds, I'd look at these events. Who are you really gonna tell me with absolute certainty? Absolutely should be over Austin. I guess you could say Trey. You could say Foytu. That's about it.
Austin's beat them both.
What's that?
Austin's beat them both.
Austin's beat them both, yeah. So I think it'd be hard to get anywhere else.
I think I'm just looking at it from trying to do the lens of World's Strongest Man and Giants Live.
Yeah, you know? I agree. No, I agree. It's going to be Mitch, Tom, Rayno. My guess is Evan, and I actually agree with Liz. I think they're probably going to give Andre 1. And then we'll go down to just another 5. I think the way they like it, I think they're going to give Patty in that second tier range, Martins in that second tier range, probably Luke Richardson, Trey Mitchell,
probably Austin. They're going to give him that 1.
I don't know, because remember Austin didn't make the finals last year. He was sick, and then the events didn't line up, and then he was in the group of death, and so I don't know if they give him credit. And then he had the other deadlift championships where he pulled the big deadlift, and it was just gassed for some of the other events.
Did they give it to Adam Bishop? Coming off of Britain's Strongest Man?
That'd be weird. I mean, I say that. He's a freaking beast.
I mean, him, Pablo Cordiaca coming off the second
year. Maybe Pablo. Because he's had 3
finals
in a row, podium at Europe's. That actually makes some sense. So, yeah.
I mean, Bryce Johnson, too. Bryce Johnson did great at the World Tour last year.
He did great at World Tour. He did great. Bryce Johnson might be quietly a podium threat. So, I screenshotted and sent it to my email, but it hasn't gone through. So, do you have my text? What were? Oh, there we go. Finally got up. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Why not have it? Okay. Let's do a finals prediction. Year 10, and this is without the benefit of the group stages. So, I guess if we had our 25 power ranking finals, what 25 guys do you have? 10 of 25 guys do you have making it?
Tristan Hoth.
Should be. I mean, I don't know who I'd kick out because I think it's on. Yes, dude, Tristan have a better resume than Levi Strong, but you have to put new guys in. Levi won Magnus. Levi deserves to be there. As does Glenn Glasscock. As does Pablo and Mattias, Pataka and Jeffers. These guys need to be there. They need the other 5. I don't know why they cut out from 30 to 25, but yeah, Tristan should be there. Dorinsky should be there.
I think that yoke run is still in my head from Smo.
It was insane. It was
a
stupid.
Run.
Yes, with 1,407 pounds or whatever the crap it was. He's made the finals. He made the finals in 24.
Yep.
Tristan did. What do you want from the guy? He was 9th at Smo or 10th at Smo. What the fuck do you want from him? God. I mean,
it's hard. You get 25 guys, and I feel like it's so deep now. I mean, maybe 15 years ago, a guy like Hoth is absolutely in.
Yeah, but there's only 15 guys at host level that 15 years ago.
But now there's 35 guys for 25 spots that you think could go, or at least 30.
Well, I mean, okay, we got 25 guys. How many guys? Let's try it this way. How many guys do you have very real confidence aren't making the finals? Like you would say with absolute, not this year, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only say 4.
Yeah.
5. I would say I would be, and this isn't to insult the guys. These guys are way better than I'll ever be. But Andrew Flynn, Evans Nana, Levi Strong, Mattias Funyok, and Ben Glasscock. I would be surprised if they could break through the groups there. But notice I didn't say Jeffers or Pataka Rag, Foytu, Hatton, Kordiak. I mean, of course, these guys are all monsters. So, like, I can only come up with 5 guys that I could confidently say I'd be very surprised to get the finals. That's deep. That's 20 guys for 10 spots. And again, these are still beasts. Like, Matias was elite at Europe's. He dropped a stone or something like that to really knock him off.
Yeah. He's 20 years old.
That's so sick. Glasscock, his top end isn't like crazy, but his motor's great, and he can still rep things out. And that overhead's a pretty light. So yeah. So
I mean, you're gonna go the obvious ones: the Mitch Hooper and Tom Stoltman. That's final.
Yeah.
I think Singleton injury free. You're in the final. I'm gonna homer here and say Austin Andrade is definitely being in the final.
Yeah.
I think honestly, the way Nick's looking, depending on his group, I mean that's a final right there.
I agree.
I don't know, his group who does he get thrown in with the squats? He's going to get some reps.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to get 15 reps, but he's going to get some reps.
Yeah.
And who's in his group? Is he in a group with, Lucas and Austin? Or
even then, he could be third out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll leave us. You're going to kill me. Martins.
Well, I joke, but he was really good at Arnold's.
Yeah.
Like, he won an event. He got 3 reps with the Austrian Oak, or 2. I can't remember.
2. But
still, like, he got the Austrian Oak twice.
Yeah.
He finished the sandbag, which only like 4 guys did. He we keep saying he messed up the deadlift. We don't know what his prep was. So, like, it's easy to say. I mean, I thought the jump was big, but we're not his coach. So,
he's one of those pullers too that every rep looks the same.
Right.
Whether he's doing 800, 950, like they look extremely similar. So it's hard to tell. You know? But with those events, I mean, I think he's in. You got to look at Trey Mitchell, obviously, coming in. I just don't. How heavy are the farmers going to be?
I don't think it'll be a problem with farmers.
It's going to be an issue there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only ever an issue when it's massively heavy things.
I haven't seen him squat, but, like, what about Trey Mitchell doesn't make you think he's not going to squat really well?
I mean, at the end of the day, whether he can squat it or not, I feel like his giant back could good morning the weight enough, just bounce it off the pads and good morning it.
For this note, we get to train. I've gotten to work out with Trey Mitchell 3 times total. I've seen him at the gym a few times. He lives like 5 hours east of us, and like I get to. How do I say this? I was at the tattoo parlor yesterday, and like I forget how big I am, and like so when I got this one here on my leg, and Mario's 2 girls come in at different times, like, damn, bro, go big or go home. That's huge. I don't think of it that way because it's just my leg. I'm big. You're bigger than me. Austin's bigger than both of us. Trey's bigger than Austin. Like, it's hard to imagine how big this dude's back and triceps and like shoulders actually are.
And he does pull-ups with that body.
Oh my god!
Strict weighted pull-ups. And every time Austin gives us pull-ups, I'm like, "Where's the band?"
Please, I need the bigger band.
This dude's doing weighted pull-ups.
Oh man! Pounds. So yeah. Oh dude. Yeah. Trey's a finalist. Feel. How many we got? So you got Tom, Mitch, Evan. You've got Austin, Nick, Trey. So far,
I'm excited to see where Jaco Schoonwinkel lands. That dude is. We don't hear about him because he's not in the bigger circuits, and that probably doesn't compete as often as we.
No, he's not on social,
and he's not big on social media. And you just forget, and then you see him, and you're like, oh shoot.
You got Martins too already. You can throw Jaco in there. I don't believe you there. That's 8. You got 2 more to fill. Again, we're guessing the groups here, so it's kind of.
Oh, I mean, after his power stairs and everything he did at Europe's, Andre Foytu.
Yes, I think a very high favorite.
Sorry, Andre. Jeez.
Yeah, right. There's 9. You get 1 more.
We were competing while that was going on, so we didn't really get to watch it. And I see them looking at him like they're like, oh yeah, Andre's 10 points ahead.
I just kept looking at the Instagram. I think it's the Giants Instagram page, and they just kept updating it, and it was just like Andre. Yeah, yeah. All right, one more.
That last one's tough because I'm thinking here, just talk out loud. I'm thinking Bryce Johnson. I'm thinking.
You still got Hatton there. You still got Eddie Williams there.
Hatton. You still got
Patty there.
Matt Ragg. You still got Patty. It'd be hard to go against Hatton. I mean, he's gonna kill the squat.
Truck pull. I feel like the truck will be good for him.
The truck pull, the overhead is so light for him. I mean, that's just going to be a rep fest. That's going to be conditioning for him.
And I know he fucked up the Pillstone last year, and he fucked up the Old Haugenstone. I still struggle to believe that he'll suck at that this year. Mm-hmm. And then what are we missing? The Farmer and the Power Stairs? He's decent at that at Smo. Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah, I think Hatton's in there.
It's Hatton, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to say, I mean, obviously Mitch.
God, I feel like I'm leaving out so many good guys, too.
This is crazy. It's going to be a great show. I'm excited. Mitch, and again, it just depends on the group. Andre, Foytu, Austin for sure. I can't leave Trey out. I can't leave Lucas out with these events. I think Martins. I'm not 1,000,000% convinced Tom Stoltman breaks the groups.
Is this your bold prediction?
This is my first bold prediction. I mean, looking at the events, okay, Farmers into Power Stars, he's going to be fine, if not good. But are you like dead? Does he definitely beat Nick in that event? No. I mean, just he doesn't. I mean, he might, but it's not a. You really going to look at Nick and look at him and say absolutely? I don't think so. I mean, I think that's tough.
That's what I think is cool about this year's World's Strongest Man is there's a lot of that all the way around.
The overhead, it depends on his group.
Yeah.
You know, Lucas is beating him in overhead. Mitch is beating him in overhead.
No, he did smash Britain's Strongest Man's overhead medley. Which was similar. It was a circus dumbbell to a barbell overhead.
Yeah.
You know, rising weight. Yeah. So, and the reps at the end. So
that's,
I trust him there.
Yeah.
Like you said, depends on his group, and he should get a favorable group as far as favorable group.
Well, he'll be a 1 seed, and he deserves it. Squat, it depends on the group, but I am not convinced he's like an 8-9 rep guy. I think we're thinking 3 to 5 for Tom. I don't know that I've ever seen him pull a truck.
Do you think we're a little delusional about the squat because our friend's Austin?
Yes.
And we're just assuming everybody's just going to go out there and just smash the squat?
No, I don't think everybody's going to smash it. I think some guys will. I think people are stronger than you think. Yeah. But Hooper will smash it. Healthy Evan Singleton will. He's just good at everything.
Yeah.
Obviously Austin, obviously Hatton. I think Trey Mitchell will. I think Andre Foytu will. Bryce is looking good.
Yeah.
Martins has done this event before. Martins is good everywhere. I don't know about Bishop, but his deadlift is that crazy. I know they don't directly correlate.
I mean, good. Luke Richardson in there.
Luke is a big squatter. I think there's a lot of big ones in there.
I would assume Matt Ragg is going to do well at this too.
It'd be hard to believe the way he's built. Mm-hmm. It'd be surprising. I actually think Yako might be really good. So, yeah. Here's what I do. I think guys like Rayno, Patty, Flynn, Pataka, Evans.
I wonder how Eddie's going to do on the squat.
Eddie Williams?
Yeah.
I don't think bad. But again, he might get 6 reps, but that could be 3rd or 4th place in the group. You know, depending who it is. Like if you had Mitchell Hooper as a 1 seed, Austin as a 2 seed, and then like Eddie Williams as a 3, you know, like he's not beating those guys. You know.
I just feel like he always has those one-off events that he just destroys.
But usually it's grip. Like he might kill that Farmer power stair.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's big enough to do like the stones around the world easy. So let's see who I got. I got Mitch. I got Evan, Yako, Andre Foytu, Martins, Austin Andrade. I'll be Homer. Nick's going. Lucas is making it. I think I got like 7. And then I don't fucking know, man. I guess just say Tom for sure. But I'm not completely convinced. Oh, it's going to be crazy. Oh, that's going to be fun.
So you realize whose name didn't come up?
Hatton? Did I say Hatton?
Rayno.
I don't... Hard to see for me. All right, so he's going to be fast in the power stairs, right? I think he's going to be fast. He's a stupid good athlete. He's got huge hands, too. So his grip's not an issue.
Although he's not insane in overhead, that's not a medley that's out of the realm for him to get a lot of reps at.
He'll get some reps, but I don't see him, certainly in the overall, when they reorder for overall. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, I don't know what his grip's going to look like. He won't be top 7 or 8, or if top 10. You know, like Austin's going to beat him in that, I feel like. I think Nick is more competitive than people realize. Lucas and Mitchell will smash that. Mitchell Hooper and Trey Mitchell will smash that. Lucas is going to smash that. I think Martins will have no problem with that. I think Evan Singleton will have no problem with that.
When's the last time we've seen a truck pull in a big competition? That's what I think about that is we don't have any any gauge with these guys.
No, 23 was that Brian's last year, and the year Mitch won, Mitch Hooper. They had a bus pool, but that was the stupid year where the bus had the tires like almost overinflated, and everybody got it with it was like 32 to 30 seconds were 8 places.
It was a speed run.
Yeah, it was a speed run and didn't really make sense.
Do you know what they're using for the truck this year?
I don't think they've said, and I don't know like the platform and everything. All right,
well, that's not one of those. That's a wild card. That's
yeah.
Who's gonna,
well, but because if it's a speed run, then like guys like Lucas and Austin all of a sudden who are favorites in that event stop being favorites, and then you give it to more like guys, and then you look at your
like is it gonna be heavy enough in the past? You've seen like Brian's old runs from the early 2010s on that where it's the truck is massively heavy and a lot of the guys struggle to move it, but once they can start moving it, if they can keep going, you get some momentum.
Yeah, I mean you have to believe guys with Tom Stoltman size are going to be fine and shit like that. So I don't know. I think Yako's big enough for that. Bryce is big enough for that. Kind of a wild card. So we officially have no idea of the finals. Again, it'd been nice to have the groups before we talked, but that's all right.
Here we are.
All right, next podium prediction. This is a little easier, I think, because it's kind of hard to kick guys off with the events. So give me your just fun podium.
So taking my...
And I'm going to be a homer as a motherfucker, so I don't care.
So...
I'll go first.
You got good events for Austin, is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Aside from tight sauce.
I'm going to say Hooper wins.
Wins, yeah. I mean, that's...
Yep.
What do you say?
That's brave, right?
Yeah, real brave. Bold predictions on this.
Austin 2, Andre Foy 2-3. That's what I think.
It's funny. That's what I was thinking, too.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking right just there, and the reason is because of the events.
Yeah. Well, let's say they make the finals, and then they're both going to be okay. So the way they do the groups is they reorder, and then points 10 through 1 or 1st through 10th place, if you combine the group stages, will be event 1 of the finals. And, dude, Austin's going to smash the squat. I mean, he might not be Lucas, but he's still going to be 2nd or 3rd in squat at worst.
Should be in a good spot.
Yeah. He's going to smash the truck pull unless it's stupid light. He's going to smash the stones around the world or the stone shit. Like, he's going to be fine there. I think he's fine on the power stairs unless it's just stupid light.
Well, I mean, even he said it himself. He's just excited to not have a front carry.
Yeah, right. And then what's the 5th event I'm missing in the group?
The circus press, squat lift, truck pull.
He's going to be fine. The press. I mean, again, he's at worst mid pack, and I think it's a lot better than that. And he's coming in a lot better shape. So, like, what's the worst placing? Hooper's going to be 1, 2, or 3 out of the group, probably 1 or 2. Foytu's going to be really high out of the group, and I think so is Austin. Yeah. And then we get to the finals. Deadlift for reps, Austin looks stupid. Like, Austin could win that event. And I mean that over guys like Trey Mitchell and Mitchell Hooper today. I think Austin can win that event.
Absolutely.
I think...
And last year, he just got stuck in his suit.
The heat. He had some stuff going down that he didn't talk about. Like, It just wasn't... And again, he didn't even suck. When they reordered it, he was like 13th. Like, so, like, it wasn't like, people think he sucked last year. No, he didn't.
I mean, so, in Myrtle Beach, too. You hope the weather's going to be nice.
Yeah, get a little more humidity in there.
And he's not going to lose points on max log. I mean, that's obviously, depending on who's in there, I don't think that's a event win for him, but that's a top 3 to 5 event.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I got to get the events in front of me.
And you end with Atlas stones, which I get that these aren't the heaviest stone to shoulder in the world, which is his specialty, but that's not an event he's going to do bad on.
Yeah. So, but also, like, we skipped the medley, the Kanak medley.
Yeah.
I think he kills that. If anything heavy, flipping and shit like that, even the rogue, that goofy push into the hand over hand, he slayed that. So, yeah, the medley he's going to do fine. The deadlift for reps he could win. The max log, I think he can be. It depends who makes it. Like, Foytu and Hatton and Trey Mitchell will, and Mitchell Hooper will be competitive for that, right? I mean, we know that. But Austin's not that far off. And also, guys can miss. That's the other shit that happens. Guys miss reps. It's also late in the show. I think Austin's strength,
you're 8 events in.
Yeah, and I think Austin's strength will translate better when he's tired for like an event like that. Mm-hmm. Whereas I don't know Foytu's conditioning. I mean, I have no reason to doubt it. I don't doubt Mitch Hooper's, but what's worth Austin going to be 5th, 6th in that at worst?
I mean, Austin has a quick turnaround from the Arnold, but Foytu's got an extremely quick turnaround.
No, Foytu's got it real quick. I think I'd be more worried about him than
Arnold.
I think Austin's spent this time recovering. Yeah. I don't think he's killed himself for.
I mean, it's not a big prep for him, but I mean, he's already strong enough.
And Titans toss, again, I think that mitigates like what would normally be a weakness for Austin with the throws. It's not for height. It's not for weight. It's a 30-pound bag over a lot. He's fine. I don't remember what he did last year, but it was like the first 7 bags. Like, he's fine.
And Nick will pick up a lot of points there.
Yeah, if Nick can get to the finals, he's going to be fine there. And then Atlas Stones, they're heavy enough. I mean, I think, Tom Stoltman wins that event, but is Austin, like, Foytu's not beating Austin there. Trey can, but they're not stupid fast. Like, we say Tom Stoltman's king of stones, but it's when it's a super fast, light run, no one can touch him because he can one motion everything. You start to get these heavier, and that's going to be heavy enough. If Austin's conditioning holds up, which I think it will based on the way he looked at Arnold, I mean, he'll finish, and that means at least top 4, if not top 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, he could win. So he'd have to win. I think he'd have to, like, first, second medley, win the deadlift for reps, and then, like, the rest of the kind of mitigate the rest, but I think he could very well top 3 rest. And 42 for the same reason. That'd be my podium.
I mean, I'd be excited to see Nick on a max log. He just hit that Austrian Oak for a rep. Really, I mean, that second rep is right there, too.
Yeah. Well, he hit 430 at Smo.
Uh-huh.
Then he hits the Austrian Oak, same weight, for 1.5. So, yeah, there's a really good chance that Nick, again, surprises people. So, yeah. So that's my podium. You got the same, or do you want to?
Yeah. It's hard to go away from Mitch Hooper winning it all.
Again, it'd be silly.
Yeah, we're going out on a limb here.
Yeah.
I do think that the people in contention for 2, 3, 4 is going to be Austin. It's going to be Andre Foytu. It's going to be Evan Singleton. If Lucas can get into the finals, I think he'll be in contention there. And for him, I like his setup. He's been training on the deadlift, his ramp and hitch that he's been doing.
Dude, it's so clean.
But it's good for him.
Yes,
it's like that he found something that works for him. I need to do that. But I really think that Austin is. I don't see any of these events that Austin is going to have where he loses a lot of points.
It would only be Titans toss, and not because he sucks, but because guys just get past him.
I'm gonna change the third spot here. I'm gonna go Mitch Hooper first, Austin second, and then we give Evan Singleton the third spot.
Yeah, and
Evan's just that's another one. Evan, he's almost kind of like the Mitch Hooper where you don't look any events and go, oh, he's gonna do bad on this one.
If you hear Mitch Hooper talk, like he'll straight up say like he's probably Evan might be the best athlete in the entire field. Healthy Evan and happy Evan.
Head on straight Evan.
He's
semi-straight. I mean, he needs to be a little off.
Like if you like if you were doing like the power ranking of like the best version of each one, Evan's like a top 10 all time. He's so insane.
Just who's going to show up that
day.
I think that's part of it for him though.
Yes.
Like part of how good he is how little off kilter.
I hope he's healthy and good because I love seeing him. We haven't mentioned Trey Mitchell as a podium, which I think is very possible. I actually also think Lucas is actually a possible podium guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you got Lucas, Trey Mitchell, Evan Singleton, Austin, Andre Foytu. They're all going to be right there for that 2 to 3 spot.
Even Martins and Bryce.
Yeah,
I mean, like, this is so crazy.
Absolutely.
It's going to be so much fun. I like that we're just completely dismissing Rayno.
Yeah. I feel disrespectful, man. I mean, he won it all last year. I mean, it's not like...
And it wasn't bullshit. Like, I mean, he won some heavy events. He won some light events. Yeah. I just struggle to think the way those group stages are that, I don't remember how he did in the Stone event, if I'm being honest. But I know he slayed the rest. And then when they got to the finals, I think it was like a front carry into an arm over arm. He won by like 5 seconds, and he kind of front ran after that. And which, again, that's the game. He did it. And he had that 18-inch deadlift max, but that was suited 18 inches. No part of me believes he's going to pull 750 deadlift for 8 reps to beat guys like Austin and Mitch Hooper or Lucas or Trey Mitchell. I don't believe he's going to squat big enough to beat those guys. I don't. A truck pull actually could be good. He's a monster with big hands. I think he could be fine there. And then that power stairs that farmer into power stairs, I think he's really good there. He's definitely a threat for the finals, but I don't know how much of a finals threat he is after. His max log is going to just destroy him. He's done.
Speaking of not mentioning anybody, Tom Stoltman.
Yeah, I I'm curious where he's at. I don't know. I think bailing on the Arnolds is a tough look, if I'm being honest.
I would have really liked to see him there.
Yep.
I don't think that would have been his event, but I would have loved to see him there.
You know, we say that, but he'd have been mid-pack deadlift. He has shown that he's got a decent circus on that second event. And the way that circus went, if he could squeeze a 280 or 290, he could have been top 3.
Yeah.
That stone to shoulder, I wouldn't pick him in that event. But if you're king of the stones with hands that big, you know, that pull, that stupid standing in a pull,
yeah.
why can't he be good at that? The log, he's hit the Australian Oak before, and the sandbags, he'd be fine. Like, those are okay events for him. I think it's inexcusable. Like, the only events that suck for him is, like, sort of deadlift, but again, he's not going to be bad. I don't know. I don't like the idea of, you're a guy that wants to be in the GOAT conversation. You're a guy who's supposed to be an all-timer.
Go to the Arnold.
Go to the fucking Arnold, man. And then to go win Britain's and then train for Worlds, which if I were power ranking the best shows, I'd have Arnold over Worlds. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, we're homers there too. But
well, it's not just because Austin goes. It's because it's a more prestigious, like, you know, why is Zajunas the best all time? It's because he won the Arnold 8 fucking times in a row. You know, Worlds for 4 times was great, but that's why it is. That's why when we talk GOATs, we don't talk about Pujanowski. You know.
Yeah.
Also, for Pujanowski, 2 of his 5 Worlds wins were when IFS had split off, and so he wasn't even facing like the best guys. Yeah. All right, I know you got to get to work here in a minute. So, I like that podium's gonna be fun. Dark horse, any major dark horse predictions, and you can do dark horse to the finals, dark horse for a podium spot, anything you want there.
Well, let's go back to the question earlier because he's been hurt. Do we get to count Evan Singleton as a dark horse? I wouldn't. But
fair, I think, but yeah, I think in like a Vegas betting sense, kind of, because we don't know what he looks like. Have you ever seen Evan unprepared?
No, he just gets hurt.
He gets hurt or something silly happens with his head, but he's never physically unprepared or not strong enough to be there.
No,
so
he's had enough time to get right,
and he's got a really good coach. He's got a good team. You can call him one, that's fine, but
I'm not going to.
I think he's a favorite. So you know.
I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see Martins. I think none of these events are bad for him.
No.
And I get being a former World's Strongest Man winner. Is he really a dark horse? Probably not. But especially after the way he performed the Arnold.
Yeah.
I do think that not everybody's really picking him to really do much just because he's not in the front of anybody's mind.
I'm kind of surprised because everybody's excited for the Arnold and everybody's like, he'll fall off.
Like
and he
that kind of faded, right?
Yeah, and now it's like not really talked about.
I'm not hearing anything about it.
No.
So his
last Worlds was like what 23, or 22.
22,
and he still was fine. Mm-hmm. Like
he just went off exploring the world.
Yeah.
Jaco Schoonwinkel.
Yes.
Is a monster.
Yeah.
Him and even him, James Jeffers coming off the SEL win.
Mm-hmm.
I think him doing well will bring up even more Tristan Hoth.
I hope so.
Issues.
Yeah.
Because if you put Jeffers and Hoth in most competitions, I feel like Hoth is going to win most of them between the two.
Yeah.
So if Jeffers does well, then you're going to hear a lot of Hoth mumbling and grumbling.
And Derwinski, he's been left out too.
Yeah, Derwinski too. I'm excited to see Funyak compete in the World's Strongest Man.
Same.
I wish I would have got to watch Europe's a little bit better, but I'm excited to see him. I do think I could see dark horse podium. Let's go. I'm gonna go podium finals.
All right.
Dark horse on the podium. I'm gonna be a homer. I don't think Austin's a dark horse for a podium. But I do think Nick you could be considered
because if he survives the moving event for the medley, he'll be top. He'll be good there. Mm-hmm. He's going to be okay in the log. Anybody who think he's not just isn't paying attention.
The dude can log press.
Yes, he was 10 points behind Austin at Smo, or 10, 15 pounds behind. That's all. And deadlift for reps, he's going to get some reps. Mm-hmm. You know, and the Titans toss. Tell me he can't win that. I mean, I don't know that he's a favorite over like Tom or Mitch Hooper, but he's in that range. Yeah. And Atlas Stones, he's going to get at least 4. Why can't he podium? I agree with you.
That's going to be a podium, a dark horse podium. The dark horse into the final. Do we call Rayno Nel dark horse into the final?
It's funny for me, yes. For me, kind of yes. He'll be a 1 seed and he's the champion, and I kind of think he's a dark horse. Like I just don't. Yeah.
That was the best hater I know.
I don't have anything bad because I met his coach.
His coach really cool.
Really cool. I'm sure this guy's cool.
We competed with him over at OSG Regionals last year.
Really?
Terrence Bosman?
He was at the regional?
Yeah, at OSG Regionals last year.
Oh, I forgot that. That's so crazy.
Cool.
It's so super weird. Cool. This world's so small.
Yeah, and I was like, wait a minute, is that Rayno Nel's coach? Like, aren't you from Africa? Like, I was like, why are you at a regional in Texas?
Oh, man.
Back to
That's so funny.
Dark Horse Finals, pick Matt Rag.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned his name much.
We haven't mentioned his name very much, but the dude's good. And that's another person I wanted to see at the Arnold.
Agreed.
I wish he was on a short list of replacements.
Yeah.
We can go down the Arnold needs a replacement rabbit hole.
Need a replacement. They need 12 athletes, and they need a replacement. Like, there's just...
They need a couple call-ups. Because if I'm Matt Rag, when I'm taking that call, absolutely I'll come out there.
Yeah. I don't know who's not taking that call, except Tom Stoltman, I guess. So, we haven't... All right, so finals for podium, I'm going to say Bryce and Yako. I don't disagree with yours, though. I think Nick has an outside shot there. Yako and Bryce as my podium dark horses. It'd be kind of sick to see Yako get up there. I also I can't quite get to Pablo. I just can't quite get there with some of these events, but that'd be cool.
Yeah, we don't have any. He's a front carry king, and we don't have any.
Yeah, and then his overhead jerk doesn't quite work with log like it would with an axle.
Mm-hmm.
Again, not like he's bad at anything.
No, maybe not the best events for him.
Yeah, in the finals. So yeah, dark horse, and we haven't even mentioned Bishop, who's strong. This is gonna be a fun show. Dark horse to get to the finals, because we mentioned kind of all names. I don't know. We haven't mentioned Patty Haynes once.
Yeah, the dark horse. He's not a dark horse anymore. He's won plenty.
He's won plenty. He was fifth.
And you got to wonder his performance at Europe was that. Did he was already qualified? Did he really care? How much did he care?
I watched his YouTube, and I'm sure he's a nice guy. It was a weird like he acted like he wanted to quit after he struggled the first two events, and that was like weird because they weren't events he was expected to do well. It was the stupid, I don't know which one, Webster, Denny, Nickel bullshit. Not a real strongman event. I don't care. Like, okay, like you didn't do great at an event that you could only kind of train for. Like, I don't know what else to say about that. And then the overhead 330 for reps. You're not a great log presser. You're good at everything else. That's why you've been top 10 in the world the last year. I mean, it's weird for me to be in a mental place that you're fifth at World's Strongest Man. You've been to all these events. You've killed Giants live, and then you're acting like because those two events that weren't going to go well didn't go well. You're like, maybe I don't do the rest. Like. Bro, what are you doing?
He already knows he's invited to World's Strongest Man.
Yeah.
And he knows it's right around the corner. So I could see the thought process of why am I going to go out here? I could tell this has already gone south.
Yeah.
So why do I need to go out here and kill myself when I want to be World's Strongest Man, not Europe's Strongest Man?
I get that, but here's what I'll say. Like, we saw Austin at Deadlift Championships. We saw him at Rogue last year where it just didn't really go his way after the first couple events. Like, he killed the deadlift and then just there. We know he was fatigued from the year, and Smo just destroyed these guys. So there, and he was fine. Austin was smiling. He was giving his best in each event. Didn't work out to where we maybe thought. But he wasn't like in the back, like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. He's just like on to the next one. And then like sure enough, he had like a great event here and there. So it's like that's what I understand. I don't know that mental from Patty. That was kind of weird. I just, and again, these events. Does Patty get out of the groups? I mean, he'll kill the farmers, but he's not going to kill the squat. He's not going to kill the truck pull. The overhead, he's not going to kill. And the stones around the world, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in. So I don't see Patty out of the group. And I mean, good for him if he does. Mm-hmm. Fair play, as the Brits say. We haven't mentioned Luke Richardson, Anna Bishop. I'm trying to think of like a really cool. Honestly, I guess Dark Horse Eddie Williams out of the groups, but again, I don't know how Dark Horse that really is for how his performance is. It's just there's 25 really good athletes here to fill 10 spots.
So I can see Eddie doing well at the carrying climb. He could get reps on the squat. The truck pull is probably going to be a good event for him because he's going to lock into that rope and go.
Oh, dude, He's so freaking big, too.
But,
I think he makes Austin look kind of small.
Damn.
Dude, he's so big. All right, let's see. Do I have any more questions here?
It was funny competing because, like, we're so used to Austin.
Yeah.
And, like, he's just another guy to us.
Yeah.
Like, being at the competition and, like, you go up to talk to him, like, oh, my God, he's got a line of, like, fans. They're like, I'm trying to go talk to my coach and tell him, like, why do I suck? And he's got a line of people up there like, oh, my gosh, it's Austin. You know? And I forget, like, oh, wait, this dude's, like, we're lucky to be coached by him because he's, like, a legit world's strongest man competitor, like, in his prime right now.
We just both picked him for the podium.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And, like, we're just, it's kind of, you don't think about it until you're, I guess, out in strongman public.
Yeah.
You know.
My favorite is when he gets kids come up to him.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I mean, we know the strongman community, the competitors, they know who he is, but it's cool when it's like little kids look up to this giant human being. All right, you can pick as many as you want, but which events are you most excited for, group or final? I don't care.
So I'm going to take two stances on this. First one is classic strongman max log.
That's so sick.
You
That's
can't
gonna
go
be
wrong
fun,
with
man.
that. Like a max log, a max axle clean and press. Like you just.
The only thing that sucks is it's the last fucking day 4,
I know,
and so the number's going to be muted a little bit. But yeah,
is it going to be muted or is it going to be balls to the wall? You know,
that'd be so sick, dude.
I mean, you never know what you're going to see. And it depends on are they going to have a metal? Are they going to have a wood log? What are they going to do?
They always have wood, I think. At Worlds, probably. I know Slater's more in like the Arnold world than he is like the Giants Live, but he's in the community. You'd hope they get a good wood.
Yeah. So that and then the squat. It's great to have the squat back. Not my favorite event personally, but I'm excited to see what they do.
Dude, back to the log though. If Foytu, Hatton, Trey Mitchell, and Mitchell Hooper are all in the finals,
what are we gonna see?
I don't know what the splits are going, like the weight jumps will be, and I can't remember what they did because they did it in 21 when they were at Sacramento and Brian got second to Tom, and I can't remember where that ended. I think it was like 460. I think they did like 20-pound jumps, like 400 up. Lucas can get 480. Andre can get 460. Trey Mitchell can get 480. I think we see it. I really do. Because they're so strong that they don't have to be explosive to get the rep. Like Mitch Hooper, again, we're talking goat. I'm not talking shit. But he's got to have that explosion into the push press to get up high enough to get the extension. Trey and Lucas don't. As long as they can fucking clean it, they can almost fucking.
It's insane.
So yeah, and I agree on squat. That's gonna be fucking fun.
So those two excited me, and then really the farmer carry and the power stair, like to kick off. I feel like I'm excited to see that. I feel like that's gonna set a tone. I'm excited to see what Austin does on it. I'm excited to see where Nick lands on it, and pretty much all the guys because I feel like that's gonna kind of set a tone. Because we know Austin's gonna do great on the squat.
Yeah.
And the truck pull, like it's almost a foregone conclusion, barring something happening. And so I'm excited to see where that farmers and power stair kind of ends up for everybody, and who's going to surprise us and blitz it, and who's going to struggle with it that we didn't expect to. So I'm excited to see just kind of how the event goes off.
I hope it's
heavy enough. I would love to be able to watch it live. World's Strongest Man.
Dude, for real. This is so easy. Yeah. All right. I mean, I agree with yours. Let me see if I can pick something different. But I'll say truck pull to start just because we haven't seen it in so long. Yeah. Especially if they do it right. It's just OG. And to see like guys we've watched for the last 7-8 years that haven't really got to do it.
Exactly. It's fresh.
Like I don't remember. I'm sure Trey did it in that final, but I don't remember Mitch ever doing one. I don't remember Austin and Nick have never done one. Rayno's never got to do one. Lucas has never got to do one. That's going to be kind of sick. And they all get to do it because that's in the groups. So everybody gets to do a truck pull. That'll be fun. And, I'd sucker for deadlift for reps, especially because I kind of know what my buddies are going to do. Yeah. So I don't know. Any events you're not looking forward to? They did fucking good this year. They really did.
If this was last year, we could sit up here and complain about most of them. I mean, I guess the only thing would be the weight on the circus press. We already kind of touched on that.
Yeah, at least the weight on the last one's heavy enough to matter. So, like, yeah, you fly through the early ones, but it's still like 340 on the barbell. That's
a lot. But at the end of the day, they're doing 10 events in 4 days. So, like,
so
if I'm one of them, I kind of want a lighter event. You know, God, give me a little bit of a lighter event because he's gonna have to go. They're gonna have to go max a log. You know, in a couple days. You know, they're gonna. It's just gonna be. Other than that, man, I'm excited for almost all these events. I think they did great this year. I think they listened to what a lot of people's complaints have been the past couple of years, and they really did a good job of putting a good competition together to crown, you know, world's strongest man, not, you know, world's fittest fat guy.
I guess Titans Toss is the only one I'm not super excited, and I don't even hate it. Like, I don't even have a bad thing to say. Like, it's just there. And I don't like the stone carry in the stone medley, but I love the event, so, like, I can't complain there. That's sick. All right.
You know, I guess, speaking of what you said, the Titans Toss, I would love to see the kettlebell throw come back.
That's kind of cool. Those are kind of cool. Yeah, I didn't hate that.
I mean, if you go, I think it's still one of World's Strongest Man highest viewed reels that they've ever posted.
Yeah. Is that the one where Brian beat Thor in, like, the wildest, like Thor just destroyed it, and then Brian comes in and kills it, but then misses the last one. That couldn't, like, a little awkward moment.
It's got 18 million views. It's those giant kettlebells that, like,
so sick.
That don't attach to the top. They're so big that they got to attach to the side.
Yeah.
I mean, because right now sandbags are popular. Like,
well, they're cheap.
You know, and they're cheap. But it's World's Strongest Man. You can do kettlebells.
Exactly. You know,
you can do kegs. You can throw other things.
Yeah.
You know, you throw a fire hydrant if you want. It doesn't matter. You are World's Strongest Man. And then obviously, whatever y'all do, someone's going to do it because now Nationals has a squat. I mean,
is it for reps?
Yeah. It's gonna be it's the same axle squat for reps.
Oh shit.
So
did they have the weights out for you guys yet? Okay, me neither. Man, I wish I was doing your events and you wish you were doing my events.
I do. I was looking at the master. I was like, man, God, can I forge my birth certificate?
Oh, I've never anywhere in any strongman anything had a barbell press clean anything. So I'm gonna have to get used to that.
The one I'm doing in June is gonna have a max barbell off blocks.
That's cool.
So it's gonna be fun. I've never got to do that, so I'm excited. We haven't overhead pressed. I mean, when's the last time you overhead pressed with a barbell?
Not anything heavy, like ever. Like in 3 years of training, probably never.
Yeah, it's been since I had one 2.5 years ago. It was a push press.
Did you have to be front or could you be behind?
The competition we're doing, it's get it up.
That's so.
I could behind the neck press split jerk, which may happen. I told Justin, I was like, hey, you might have to disown me for a few months, but I might be split jerking here soon. So
I think you get it 400. I really do. I really do. If you're able to get the training in the way you want, get 1 or 2 sessions with Austin, I think 400. I mean, you've already done 365 with an axle.
I've got to dust off my my Addy Star Pro 15-year-old weightlifting shoes. With the wood soles.
You're 27, dude. You don't have 15-year-old anything. So
yeah, I do.
That's funny.
They're my first pair of weightlifting shoes. I just never. They're wood and leather, like so. I've never had to buy a new one.
So are you gonna? So you want to do nationals? That's why you're doing Ho Heat Wave. You want to get there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I was at Ho last year. The heavyweights, the top 1 or 2 heavyweights didn't suck. Like, you'll be fine. But like there was a real athlete or two up there. No, I would have not have won the Open last year.
There's already a guy I competed against in OSG regionals who signed up.
Okay.
Who got second in the regional last year.
Yeah.
Who got third or world's strongest firefighter this year.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's a real athlete.
Yeah, he's strong.
Okay.
Big deadlifter, just strong dude. So I'm excited to compete against him. I've actually got not a former college teammate of mine. He was there before me, but he played offensive line at the same college I did.
Wow.
Before me, and he just signed up, so I'll get to compete with him. So it'll be fun, man. There's already like 7 or 8 guys in my class, and there's a lot of good events. I got to do a axle wagon wheel deadlift though. So
this is a Heat Wave.
Yeah,
you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine there.
No, I'm gonna.
Are you?
One day I'm gonna figure it out. I'm working on that.
Well, now you don't have to worry about a freaking suit either because you won't be able to use one for like a year now. We've gone through all our shows. We're allowed to use suits. So yeah. Oh man. Well, cool. I guess I'll start seeing you again next week. We'll get to train.
Yeah, we're gonna have different. It's not gonna be as fun though because I'm not gonna be able to get the setup for. I'm sure we're gonna have different stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get ready for.
I'm doing
Strongest Master, and I'm.
How far away is Heat Wave?
It's 8 weeks. So
so you're
it's 9. So I'm
you're in
this
prep
week off,
already.
and it's 8 weeks of prep.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing like an off season for 2 months, so I've got to get. I'm back to the squat sandbag.
EMOM
shit.
You can't
Yes.
count. Like Beau, we're 2 minutes into an EMOM.
I think if they're like 8 rounds, I get like 3 on time, and then I'm like, oh god.
Here, just let me know what you have, and I'll set it up for you so you can breathe as much as you can.
Oh man, I've got to get there. The only one I finished on time was the one you were with me for. That was to be fair, that was the easiest one, and it was the first one I did realistic weights. So
to be fair, when he admits that, because he does, for the most part, Austin has tried everything he gives us.
Yeah.
At least once. So you can never come to him and be like, man, that sucked, that was awful, because he'll be like, I did it.
Yeah.
And then like you can't say anything. But when you come to him after and you're like, man, that sucked, and he goes, I know, you're like, oh, damn, that must have really been awful. And he's like, yeah, I just did it, and I hated it too.
The one that was inside outside, the Mars bar.
Yeah, easily the worst.
Was it 3 reps and then the 50 feet?
It's 3 reps and then a 60 foot, because I remember telling him I'm gonna move the torque tank and do it inside, and he said, no, get your dumbass outside just like I did, and you run out there and you take it 60 feet just like me. And all I remember was just eventually I just laid on the ground out there.
How many rounds was it? 8?
6.
6.
No, 8. It was 4 each. Yeah. No, it was 8 rounds.
8 rounds, not 8 each. I think
8 total. 8
and
total.
I remember I did 4, and then I did the squats, and I go out for the 5th, and Nick's watching the clock for me, and I drop it again. I finally finish that 5th sandbag, and then I'm heaving, and I go up, and he like goes and gets Austin like, hey, your boy's like gonna die, and so Austin like gives me, instead of a 1 minute, a 3 minute, and then I get through. But I'm still heaving, and then each one was a 2 minute rest after that, and I'm like dropping it. He's almost like smiling.
He's probably enjoying your pain. I mean, if he had programmed like every 3rd minute on the minute or every 2nd minute on the minute, that pace would. I mean, that still would have been awful. Don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't have been. I mean, EMOM was disgusting.
I would have fucked it up though, because I would have said if it's 3rd minute, pick up like a 250 sandbag instead of a 200. And let's do like an extra plate on the fucking squats, and I wouldn't have gotten any benefit out of it.
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna mess it up either way.
Yes.
Whether it's we do the rest wrong or add too much or too little weight, there's no winning. I'll never forget he programmed it was either a 270 or a 220 axle overhead press. Like we were doing like a bunch of reps.
Okay.
Bunch of reps. It was off season.
Yeah.
We're cleaning and doing like 5 overhead presses, EMOM for 10 minutes. Like it was a lot of reps. And I looked at, 220 pounds, and I'm like, why would I do that? Why would I put all that, the 25, the 10, the 5, the 2? I'm just going to put 225 on there. It's no big deal. And I sent him the videos. Oh my, I think I got like a 3-minute long voice message about the math of the extra 5 pounds over those 50 reps, over that time, the volume, how stupid I am, and how I don't do anything I'm supposed to do. And I'm thinking, I will never do that again. So then I hit, like last year, I did a 360 overhead press for something. And he goes, why didn't you just do 365? And I was like,
fuck you.
Fuck you, I'm not falling for that one again.
He's got a decent sense, though, when like it doesn't go well. And he's like, we'll just hold back. I remember you had a deadlift session this prep that just didn't go your way. And I was like, hey, bro, can you kind of ease off Corbin? Like, I know, I'm good. Like, Corbin's all pissy right now. I think it's where you tried 585 like 3 times in a row, and it just wasn't moving.
Yeah. What's funny is, man, for me, I know deadlift sucks, and for me, and I'm sick of like that moniker almost. And like 590 at the competition, like that moved really well for me. Like it moved like a like a RP 7, 8,
Yeah.
and I
really wish the jumps
I-
were different because I feel like you get 610, 615.
I was pleased with how 590 moved because,
Yeah.
like you said, 2 weeks ago, I'm sitting there with 585 stuck on the ground,
Yeah.
like for 3 or 4 times.
When you went back the third time, I'm like, okay, love you, buddy.
But then I did it. That's the thing. I don't get it because, like, it stuck on the ground twice, and then I went and did it, and then Austin's texting me like, "What's wrong with you?" But we all have dude, because you hit 315 overhead, and you got it to like right here.
Oh my God!
Somehow you got it to here and couldn't get it to there.
Explain that.
Like,
That was stupid.
This was all you needed.
Yes. On one side, this one moved.
Like, when I was watching the rep and you said miss 315, I was like, "What do you mean miss 315? It's going up. It was perfect." And then I was like, "Why did that not? How did that not? How?"
All 3 attempts got here.
Yeah.
Like the first one was the best, but I was like, "Come on."
Well, I saw you when you dropped it. It wasn't like it wasn't anger. You were almost just like,
What just happened? Who misses it there?
yeah, exactly. Like,
That's like missing a deadlift after you get to the knees and hitch.
Yeah. You usually like miss it. You're gonna miss it like right around that head, above the head area. No, you got it all the way up and it just didn't finish.
Explain why I can hit it when I have to clean it, and then when I'm doing it out of the fucking rack and I have time. No, that now it's not gonna go today. So yeah, we're sleeping. Yeah, we're getting some rest and taking the week off. Like we're fine. Yeah, we'll find out. Who knows? I'm glad I'm not doing USS. I'm glad I waited till America's Strongest. Get this belly down a little bit.
I know you don't like the events, but I like them for you.
Oh, here, go through them. Leave when you gotta leave, but let's hear. I gotta find them. I was looking for them a second ago. World's Strongest Master. 26.
It's gonna be. You're gonna start with barbell and an axle clean and press ladder, 4 bars. So I'm assuming it's gonna be barbell axle.
If I can figure out the barbell clean, that'll be fun. I think
It's like you can get away with a continental clean.
Just old same as the
You can get, and honestly, you might end up liking it better than the axle because you're gonna have a little give to it, and it's gonna go.
And depending on those weights, they're weird with masters. Sometimes they give us real weights, and sometimes they give us the bullshit they give at Texas.
And you're gonna get a Hummer tire trap bar deadlift, so you're gonna get like a raised trap bar deadlift for reps. Let's go.
Let's go.
You're gonna strap in and just go.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it takes all my stupid back issues out of it.
Now here's when you might dislike what happens next. The sandstone sandbag carry to drag.
I hope
to sled drag.
I'm good at drags. Like I'm good at those kind of sled things, especially heavy. Mm-hmm. I got to get the bags in there first.
Yeah, then you got to yoke 50 feet down and back.
I've got a lot of work there. I'm strong, like my legs are good, but I have to find out a way to not pass out.
Well, it might be one of those things where maybe half the field can't finish and just finishing gets you the points.
Maybe, again, depending on the weight. Because if that's like 750 or 800, that'll be a separator for sure.
Then you end with a sandstone loading race.
Yay.
Now, good thing we've got the sandstone, the heavy set of sandstones, so we just...
I've only seen the one. Have you put the rest out there?
No, Hank has them, I think. We just got to fill them up. Hank's one of our gym buddies.
Yeah.
So
if I podium that, I've made some freaking progress. Because, what's the best version of me right now? I think that first event I'll figure out.
You're going to have to get it really out in front the first 2 events.
Yeah. I think the third event's actually fine for me. Just because I can drag fine. It's those last 2.
It depends on how long the sandstone carry is or how heavy the bag's going to be.
If I can get my fucking arms around them. Because I fucked that up at OSG.
Because you got two of these events are sandstone. Like you better live out there with those sandstones.
Hannah Cold Iron was at TSM and she puts on the show. Like she's one of the promoters.
Okay.
And I said hi and she goes, "Oh, you're coming." I said, everything goes well here, yeah. And I was like, "What the fuck is your problem with sandstones?" And she's like, "They're good. You're gonna love them." I'm like, "No, I'm not." So
everybody just gets you get the new equipment, so everybody gets excited for it.
The new shit.
I guess that's the thing about Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw builds the coolest thing that nobody can replicate, so you can't. We're not gonna have a chest press at a local competition.
No chest press. No car leg press. No. Yeah.
But you're going to do well. I feel like you should get it out in front first 2 as much as you can. Do well on the sled drag.
Well, just spend these 4 months getting into fucking shape so these stupid events don't hurt. That's what has to happen.
That's the thing. You've got 4 months. You got a lot of time to...
Yeah. I have to feel like in 3 weeks, if I did this in 3 weeks, I would finish each event. Like, I don't have a problem there. But it's how shitty I am at these sandstones. It's time to just move and stop being a fat ass.
This means that you're going to have to... let's see. You're going to get to do yoke, sandstone, EMOMs. I can see it now. Here you go, Beau. 10 minutes, EMOM.
600 on the yoke and then a 275-pound sandstone outside.
You got to go run it outside. So good luck. That'll be your day one.
Yeah, my funeral's coming up. Like,
I was
my
gonna say,
God.
we're just going to see where you're at on these events, Beau.
That's going to be so awful.
They're going to have a lawsuit, heavy metals
Oh, yeah, right. Fuck,
yard. Beau's dead out there.
Emotional distress. Like, it's going to be like, that's so bad. I'm not, I've only, the last yoke I did was fucking USS Nationals. Well, I did one, like, that Heavy Metal Mayhem, but it was only, like, 50 feet. Like,
Well, that was part of a medley.
And part of the medley, and it wasn't that heavy. But even then, I don't move fast on yoke. I've got, so either it's light and I go slow, or it's heavy and I pass out. So we got some work to do on yoke. I've got to be stronger now. There's no way. All the squats we've done, got it. You got to get out of here?
Yeah, it's time for me to head out, my friend.
Appreciate hanging out. That was fun. I wish we had the groups, and so we weren't just saying which one of you guys can make the finals.
Maybe we'll just do this Saturday.
Well, just have like an addendum, like who's actually making the fucking finals on Saturday, and then we will be on our phones all Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week, looking at Instagram for the updates and the vids. Luckily, Liz and Laz do real good at
they do. Yeah,
and
do.
Hatton puts shit out real
does.
quick. And we'll be following Strongman Archives updates every 10 seconds.
And we're gonna get our little crumb reels that we'll get from World's Strongest Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but for everybody there, World's Strongest Man next weekend, it'll be plastered all over social media. The actual guys, the Giants Live and the SPD do consistent updates. Eddie Hall's channel, Lucas Hatton's channel, Liz and Laz's channel will do consistent updates. Obviously, like if you follow any strongman, that you can find the events and find what the guys are doing. Definitely do your best to support the athletes. If you're in the Myrtle Beach area, go. It'll be really cool. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I think our predictions are going to suck.
It'll be good.
I think we'll be shocked at who gets there.
Yeah.
I think it's a chance for really good athletes to. I think it's going to be. I think the sport is officially different. It's Mitch and everybody else, and I don't know that it's a clear line.
I hope we're
else.
wrong. I hope it's Austin first, Nick second, Mitch third.
Oh, bro. I love it. No, Austin, Nick, and then Trey. Let's get it all Texas.
Trey, yeah, there we go.
I would love it, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, but support the athletes. It's really cool. Keep growing the sport, and you'll see more of Corbin. We'll have some fun. He's the guy who keeps me in reasonably good shape at the gym. So he's like, don't put your fitness on me. Don't blame me for that shit.
It's okay.
All right,
I
boss.
won't blame you for my deadlift.
So there.